from the tank, live in Miami. Dan and I go alongside Tyler CASKET and Dr. Christopher. Tyler, what a lineup we have tonight.
What a lineup indeed here at Master Brew 50 for you. Feel the energy in the middle of the ball. Jam-packed here at the tank. We're carrying all that energy going into this 4th of July weekend. What a card here, Dr. We got on our hands. How about Southeastern champion? Open challenge match. The women's rematch for the women's championship we've been waiting for. But to kick things off with Dr. we got AJ Francis taking on Chris Farrow. Coming up right now.
Just taking it easy. That might be his undoing. If he underestimates Chris Farrow, it will be to his own demise.
And if you remember, Dan, that's what led to the loss against Martinez. Just taking things
100%.
too easy, underestimating his opponents.
Chris Farrow, he likes money too. He's staring up at AJ Francis, but again, Farrow not intimidated. I mean, maybe he should be, I don't know.
He's Mr. Charismatic, he is full of confidence.
Well, clearly.
Oh man, AJ's got to be careful up there. He could take down the whole Tank Brewing Company.
I'm saying this man is a giant. You got someone in Chris Farrow, yes, he's accomplished. He's a former Cruiserweight champion 2 times. But you're in there with a beast in AJ Francis.
We're seeing it right now, good doctor. Look at his
Power back in that for a clean break. Farrow out of the way. AJ Francis trying to nail him with that right hand. And Farrow, just no match strength-wise. He's going to have to use that speed and agility. Got a waist lock, but he's not going to be able to keep those hands clasped. There it is, jumping into a side headlock. And Francis just picks him up.
Look at Chris
Farrow going for the sunset. I don't know if he's got the strength to pull him down, though. Francis is wobbly. Now he just put on the brakes, grabbed him by either side of the head. Farrow out of the way again, and hammering away now on AJ Francis. Enziguri partially blocked by Francis that time.
Man, Farrow had to climb the ladder for that Enziguri, and up and over goes Farrow.
Farrow again with the Enziguri. Enough to stagger Francis back into the center of the ring. Springboard, drop kick, he got him, and still not enough to take him off his feet.
Not at all, just stumbled back a little bit, did AJ Francis.
Farrow tried to pull the ropes down in hopes that Francis would be going, oh, that time he did.
That time
Francis though landing on his feet. And Farrow with a head of steam.
His foot!
Oh! Good grief.
Wow! Right in front of us, guys. Wow!
Well, that took AJ Francis off his feet. Beautifully done by Chris Farrow. Only problem is he's on the outside of the ring.
Happy 4th of July weekend. That's one hell of a way to start bashing the Brew 54,
Talk
gentlemen.
about fireworks. Wow.
Francis goozled him. Farrow, though, able to use the apron of the ring to his advantage.
And that would have been game over, Dan, if AJ Francis was able to choke slam Farrow on that apron. And look at Farrow trying Hurricanrana. No! The power!
The lower back of Chris Farrow just nailed the apron of the ring where wood meets steel. Absolutely no give to speak of. And Chris Farrow's in trouble on the outside.
And good doctor, I know you're loving this. Look how nonchalant AJ Francis is just taking the count-out victory here, knowing there's no way Chris Farrow could get back in from that apron powerbomb.
Just like his money, this is what happens when you know you've got it in the bag.
I mean, look at the heart of Chris Farrow.
Oh, man. 300 plus pounds of AJ Francis standing on the throat.
Look at AJ, just the look on his face, Dan. How mean AJ Francis is. Everything he does is
He's a nasty guy.
this right here. Of course, you could forget that legendary feud he had with Cha-Cha Charlie. I mean, he destroyed Cha-Cha time and again, and now he's going to do the same thing to Chris Farrow.
Farrow teetering on that second rope. Francis with a handful of hair. Ooh, clubbing forearm. Caving in the chest of Chris Farrow. AJ Francis having words for our ringside fans here as he turns his attention back to Farrow. Oh man of Shevitz.
My goodness.
Farrow not even able to turn to try and protect himself and hit back. He hit like rib cage first.
Just nasty landing for Farrow.
And again, look at Farrow though firing back. I'm not sure how much behind those lefts and rights, but enough to move. Again, Cruz just shoves him back in the corner, squashes him.
We can talk all about the heart of Chris Farrow, but I'm not sure that's going to have that much effect tonight. Look at this. Money.
And we see it here.
Oh man, over the top, lands on his feet. AJ Francis has control of this one, and that's for sure. But he's not turning his attention to Chris Farrow. He's turning his attention to the fans here. Now he's got Farrow. He's dragging him. Just a handful of tights drags him outside. Farrow out on his feet.
Well, you said it best earlier, Dan. AJ Francis is nasty. He just wants to maim Chris Farrow right now. He knows he's in the driver's seat, and he is going to try to end Chris Farrow. Look at him walking around, man. AJ Francis might be one of the strongest guys here.
He's got Farrow over his shoulder. He's walking around like he's his luggage.
We're talking about a former NFL linebacker.
Oh, look out! Oh, man! The ring just moved about 2 inches. He was trying to lawn dart Farrow right into the post. Farrow able to get behind him and shove him hard into that corner post. And AJ Francis is down, so is Farrow. Farrow trying to get back to his feet and into the ring as referee Amy Veronica administers the count. She is up to a 6 count now, and we could have a count-out victory by Chris Farrow. She's up to 8. AJ Francis struggling to get into the ring here. 9. Oh, AJ Francis gets underneath that bottom row. Here comes Farrow with a kick right to the face. Oh, Francis right back with one of his own. Covers him, that could be it. 2. Farrow able to kick out.
Wow. I am shocked to see Chris Farrow kick out there. One has to wonder what's got to be going through his mind right now. You're getting beat down by AJ Francis and you still have the wherewithal to kick out right now.
Just goes to show the fight that Chris Farrow has within him, the toughness of Mr. 954. He's getting up to his feet. Oh, come on.
Again, that time a handful of hair, just slamming him back to the mat. Crowd not happy with AJ Farrow. Oh, sundown, but he's out of the way. And thank goodness.
Farrow probably saving himself there.
Farrow now trying to get back up to his feet. And he is driving a forearm, right forearm to the side of the head. AJ Francis down on one knee.
AJ pushes Farrow off.
Oh, nice forearm to the jaw. Farrow now with some momentum. And again, that flying forearm connects. Still not enough to take Francis off his feet. The third one, not enough. Will fourth do it? No, it will not.
Dan. Oh, he ducks the line there, Dan.
Oh, that's it. Basement drop kick to the knee. That chopped him down. Farrow now.
Hurricanrana, man, face first onto the mat with AJ Francis.
1, 2. Francis kicks out. I don't know that Farrow has enough body weight to hold Francis down for a pin. Oh, beautiful!
He's
Satellite DDT, cover that man!
Cover him, Farrow!
Chris, come on! That's it, there you go. 1, 2, 3, no!
Those few seconds count so much. One has to wonder if Farrow just went for the pin, if that would have been it.
Boy, you put it beautifully, Eric. You're 100% right. Precious moments. Farrow now on the top rope. Could be looking for that 450. Let's go for the splash, and he nailed it. 1, 2. Oh! And again, not enough body weight possibly to hold down Francis.
Found a kick out there by AJ Francis. And this one's still going. What an opening contest so far.
I gotta say, I am surprised by the fight that Chris Farrow is putting up here. And now he's setting up for what I assume is some type of super kick. Let's see.
Looking for that sweet Farrow music. No, caught it.
Oh, but he got him with the enziguri. Nicely done. Great wherewithal by Farrow.
Oh, goodness. Cutter. Farrow's not done.
Oh, and he got a super kick that time, but AJ Francis somehow is still on his feet.
Hit straight into it.
That's it. Gotta do it. Cover that man. 1, 2, 3.
What is it gonna take?
Oh, what an upset. What an upset that would have been. Oh, my goodness gracious.
How tough is AJ Francis, Mike?
Well, the real question is, what does Chris Farrow have to do to put his shoulders to the mat for the 3 count?
You know, AJ Francis has so many years of experience. He's been in so many big matches his whole life. He's used to this type of atmosphere.
Francis quickly back to his feet. Grabs Farrow by the throat.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh,
Farrow somehow landed on his feet.
like a damn cat.
Oh, and puts up his boot to a charging AJ Francis. Chris Farrow is on fire here tonight at the tank.
But AJ Francis.
That big dome of AJ Francis just putting Farrow on his... Oh, no. Speared him.
From nowhere, exploded with that
Unbelievable.
spear.
Breaks him in half. What a spear.
Uh-oh, and explosive is the great way to describe that. And he's looking for that choke slam again.
And Eric, if he gets this, it is over for Chris Farrow. All that fight, all those streams down the toilet. Oh, my goodness.
Farrow was so high in the air, that's got to do it. Francis hooks the leg, 2 and 3. He got it.
Impressive victory by AJ Francis. Whether you like the results or not, what a way to kick off Bash at the Brew.
Absolutely unbelievable opening contest here.
And now AJ Francis has that momentum here. He got his win back in CCW. Now he's going to go back.
Look at this. This son of a gun. I swear to
I mean, and that's what I was going to say. He's going to go back to TNA now, and he's going to live it up there and just disrespect the Chris Farrow, who nearly had AJ Francis beat tonight back to the BREW 54.
Tyler, what an amazing opening match. Chris Farrow looked like he had him a couple of times, but AJ Francis does too much for Mr. 954.
And we are just getting started here tonight, because coming up next, we got a main event monster taking on a Vampire Warrior. The Vampire Warrior, Gangrel, takes on the main event monster, Fulton. Dr. Eric Christopher, what an unbelievable match we got coming up next.
Two monsters are about to collide and can only be described as a demolition derby. I am so excited to see Fulton take on a legend like Gangrel.
The main event monster, Fulton. What a specimen. 270 plus pounds, 6'9".
A man whose headbang can only be compared to Ozzy Kilmeister.
Well
This man's
said.
coming in here.
The main event monster, always looking to wreak havoc here in CCW. Last time we saw Fulton, he was victorious. Now back here at the BREW 54, looking to get what I would say his biggest win here at CCW in a singles match against Gangrel.
What a accomplishment that would be.
To see the Vampire Warrior here in CCW. Last time we saw him, he was teaming up with MVP at Anniversary 21 in his hand raise.
He's looking great, moving around real well.
Oh, in front
call. Looks questionable to me.
Gangrel on fire here tonight. He's going to have quite the battle. Quite the task to beat main event monster Fulton.
This match itself could be worthy of any main event.
And yet it's our second match of the night. That tells you how stacked Bash of the Brew 54 is.
Everyone's trying to get in on the last territory. Everyone's trying to get their name on that Bash of the Brew card.
Crowd sneaks up in the fold here. I couldn't quite make it out. Over the top rope here. And clearly not the fan favorite. Referee calls for the bell. Gangrel, 6'3", 265 pounds. Not often you see a guy bigger than him standing across the ring from him. But we do here tonight. Fulton. There you see the strength of Fulton. Throwing Gangrel back to that side rope there.
Just to see, Dan, these two lock up. Those are two big, giant men in that ring. Gangrel getting the whole Miami crowd behind him. That Vampire War Chant.
Dollar on the time again here. Fulton again, shoving Gangrel, this time back to the corner. Gangrel standing face to face. Fulton taking exception. Gangrel shoving him right back.
Gangrel not impressed at all with Fulton.
I mentioned before the entrance, these are two monsters going at it. We are seeing that firsthand right now, both trying to get the advantage.
That time again, Gangrel started to drive Fulton back. Fulton just reared back and shoved Gangrel this time, knocking him right off with his feet.
Challenging Gangrel. Wants to meet him right at the center of the ring.
Gangrel that time avoided the tie-up, snatched the side headlock. Fulton now looking for an escape, sending the Gangrel for the ride. They collide in the center of the ring. And Fulton stands strong.
Neither man budging.
Gangrel may have to change up his game plan here. Can't match power with his opponent tonight.
Gangrel going.
Unable to get the big man down though.
Who's the monster? That was one thing I think when this match was announced was a little bit that Fulton maybe wanted that spot that Gangrel has here in CCW. That monster spot, that vampire spot. That big man that when you see him on the card, you want to avoid him at all costs. I can tell you, Gangrel's not going to give that up anytime soon.
Fulton just scooped him off. He went for the tie-up. Oh! Dropped him right into that top turnbuckle. Gangrel sidestepped that size 13.
Could go in impaler, no. Fulton had it scouted. Fulton tried to go for that choke slam there. Gangrel sends it right out of the ring. And how about that, the Vampire Warrior?
The Vampire's got the advantage now, but Fulton landed on his feet. No serious damage done.
Fulton does not like leaving his feet.
Just grab and hold the Gangrel straight to the turnbuckle. Ooh! What was it about Fulton? He has such underrated agility. As you see right now, springboarding.
Clothesline certainly took Gangrel off his feet. Goes for the cover. 2. Gangrel able to get his shoulder up. Fulton relentless though. Not really staying on him here.
Not wasting any time. He knows how good Gangrel is and how much of a legend Gangrel is. He doesn't want to give him any time to rest.
And how could you, right? Gangrel's been inside the ring with some of the greatest to ever do it. And Fulton's in there trying to make a statement. He's doing it right now.
Trying to add his name to that great list that have defeated Gangrel. Because it's one thing to step into rings with Gangrel. It's another to be victorious.
Well, look at that. Gangrel met him. Right edge chop. And again, Gangrel hammering away. But Fulton puts on the brakes there. Sends Gangrel up. Not back inside the ring, but has his head draped over the apron of the ring. And he's hammering away.
And this is dangerous. Oh!
Stomping on the chest of the Vampire Warrior.
This is just a certified heavyweight bout. These two going over all ramp of luck. He's going to have Gangrel hanging up here.
Ooh! Slingshot guillotine. Gangrel's in trouble. Referee checking on the Vampire Warrior, making sure he's able to continue.
To alley-oop Gangrel right out for that. Rope 1, 2. Look,
Gangrel's got his arm.
He's got his arm. How smart is that by the Vampire Warrior? Oh, but Fulton breaks out, but he saw the trouble he was in there. Quickly.
That was the experience level of Gangrel, but it just wasn't enough to get Fulton down.
Great idea, but unable to make it happen.
Oh! Almost a headbutt.
Yeah, it was a flying headbutt to the lower back. Hooks the leg. 2. Gangrel able to kick out. And the question is, how much left is in the tank for the Vampire Warrior?
You see Fulton really doing damage to the back of Gangrel throughout this one.
Now using Gangrel's own arm to choke him. Trying to get the Vampire Warrior to go to sleep.
Suffocated right now.
Gangrel in trouble here. Needs to get back up to his feet.
Gangrel using the hair there. Ref, look at that.
All those years of experience showing through there for a Gangrel. I don't agree with it, but it's effective. But, oh!
Man, that boot caught him right in the face. Down he goes. Now a blatant referee. He's choking him. Referee counting the pin. That was a blatant choke with both hands. Fulton now. Could be looking to finish off Gangrel now. Gangrel prone in the center of the ring. Fulton going up to the second rope.
And you see Fulton's confidence is building in this one on the second rope. We don't see Fulton fly very often.
He's taking shots. That was disgusting.
Spinning on the ground here. Oh!
Gangrel gets the boot up and Fulton caught it, saw it coming. Out of the way that elbow drop though. Out of the way again.
Gangrel's got an answer for these elbow
Fulton
drops.
missing again. Gangrel now back to his feet.
And now going straight to Fulton. Making this one a brawl is Gangrel.
Reversal by the monster. Gangrel out of the way of that clothesline. Clotheslines Fulton. Fulton keeps his feet though.
Somehow still on his feet.
The second one, not enough to take him off.
Gets around Fulton. And it's a single-hand bulldog. Got him. The Fulton pops right back up to his feet.
But he's on wobbly legs, missing wildly that time. Beautiful side Russian lace with the float of the butt.
1, 2, 3. Oh.
Only a 2 count. Fulton barely kicked out.
Both of these men giving it their all. You gotta imagine that no matter who wins this, their eyes have to be locked on a potential championship opportunity. Both of these men just giving it their all. It's impressive to see.
Oh, look at it, quickly recovering, firing back on Gangrel. Gangrel, though, knife edge chop after knife edge chop, driving it into the midsection, but Volt, relentless.
Neither of these men giving
He's
in.
got to prove it now.
Look at that, not backing down. This Gangrel just shot to the side of the head and a chop to the chest. Sent him in that corner, man, what a back elbow.
Followed him and quickly nailed him. Gangrel, he went for that bulldog again, but Volt put on the brakes, showing that raw power.
One too many times for Gangrel now. Both men have that separation. Who's going to take advantage of it though? Is it going to be Fulton or is it going to be Gangrel? Out of that way, Fulton is wide.
Oh, man. Volt right back on the apron there after taking a tumble to the top rope. Oh, and a guillotine that time. Gangrel snapping his neck. Has him by that hair.
Oh, in the hard way.
Reverse mare.
And he's got it.
Oh, man. His head came down hard. 2, 3. He got him. Oh, man. Boy, he worked hard for that one, Tyler.
He did indeed. The Vampire Warrior wins here tonight at Bash at the Brew 54.
We said this one was going to be a collision, and it was just that. And the Vampire Warrior Gangrel gets the job done. Used a little bit of the hair. I didn't like that very much, but hey, he got it done either way.
Dan, the main event monster, he wrestled almost the perfect match, but it was just that experience of Gangrel, that impaling DDT, that got the job done here tonight.
What's up, Miami? Listen, to all you here, you also listen everywhere around the United States, across the world, stand, continent to continent. This match was not picked by CCW. I picked my opponent tonight because I wanted a good test. And I tell you what, I found out my neck is strong enough to wear a crown king. So Andy, July 26th, and Nero, I don't think your neck's strong enough to hold that head, the whole crown anymore. Well, some, get some, I'm bad enough, and I'm damn sure to take some. So I'll see you July 26th, Nero.
Well, there you have it.
Well, the Vampire Warrior looking for some gold. Eddie Valentine is holding it. And on July 26th in Vero Beach, Gangrel's coming after him.
And that target on Eddie Valentine's back grows even more.
Well, the Vampire Warrior victorious, but coming up next, Tyler, marvelous Marvin Cruz looking for some payback on Jackal Stevens.
And you know what? Marvin Cruz going up against Jackal Stevens. This isn't going to be a wrestling match. This is going to be a fight. It is personal between these two.
You've got these two men who absolutely hate each other right now. Jackal Stevens beat down Marvin Cruz with 9 chair shots in the Game of War. And Marvin is coming for it tonight. Things are about to get heated at Bash at the Brew.
Already know we are streaming this entire show on YouTube at Coastal Championship Wrestling. So, feel free to tell your friends to watch the show, send them a link, and if you guys are taking videos and pictures throughout the night, go ahead and tag us at CCW live TV on all of our social media. Now you guys ready for some more wrestling action? The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Marvelous Marvin Cruz making his way to ringside here without the rest of the King's Court. I'm afraid he could use some backup tonight with Jackal Stevens. He's planning on turning him up.
Oh, no! Aggressive with the hip swivels is Marvin Cruz, the protege, the crown prince of Eddie Valentine. Marvin Cruz feels like he has been disrespected by not only Jackal Stevens, but everybody here in CCW. It feels like Jackal Stevens took liberties with him in that Game of War match. 9 chair shots. He said he was going to not only prove to Jackal Stevens, but prove to the entirety of CCW that Marvin Cruz is going to put CCW on cruise control. And of course, we're going to hear from the Marvelous.
The talk out for tonight because I beat Meto with one man, Jackal Stevens. Get your ass out here!
Jackal Stevens, chopping out the chest, invoking that American spirit throughout this 4th of July weekend. Oh man, Dan, I don't think I've ever seen Jackal lose when he's wearing those pants. Oh my goodness gracious.
Stevens lighting up Marvin Cruz and sending him back in the ring. Finally, the bell sounds. This one is officially underway.
And you got this packed crowd firmly behind Jackal Stevens.
Big shoulder tackle by Cruz.
Marvin Cruz a lot to prove in this match. Jackal just wants to beat the hell out of Cruz. Oh man!
Nice drop kick by Stevens. Right on the bar, covers at 1. Only a 1 count.
Jackal told Marvin Cruz to be prepared because he was going to reintroduce him to CCW. He was going to beat the brakes off of Cruz, and we're seeing it right now.
Well, Cruz took the initiative to go after Stevens on the outside, but Stevens quickly turned the tables on him, and it's been Jackal Stevens ever since.
We knew this one was going to be a fight, but I did not expect to start this hot, this fast. Both these men just taking it to each other.
Cruz, look at that, spun into that suplex attempt. Going to work with right hands. See that? There's the problem with Marvin Cruz. Forget the showboat. You're in there with somebody that's taking your head off. You take every opportunity to go after to get the advantage.
Right there, Jackal makes him pay for it. It's that cockiness, that ego of Cruz that gets the better of him every time. And what's Jackal did before? He turned his back on the King's Court, walking out, not giving a damn about anyone, not taking any orders, establishing that Jackal Stevens is his own man.
driving that elbow right to the jaw. Marvin Cruz. Cruz though, reversal. Stevens into the buckle. Cruz lands on his feet on the apron of the ring. Blocks that right hand. Marvin Cruz staying in this one. Give credit where credit is due. As he snaps the neck of Jackal Stevens with that top rope, now going to the top.
Marvin Cruz, he's got Jackal in his sights. Look at the fly. Oh,
Double axe handle, nails him. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Only gets a 2 count. Didn't bother to hook the leg. Don't waste your time questioning the referee. Better stay on Stevens. Stevens now hard into the buckle. Cruz following him with the line. Snap bears him out of the corner. And the next snap. Now goes for the cover again. Referee way out of position. Stevens doing the right thing here. Cruz doing the right thing. They're staying on Stevens. But Stevens, man, too soon.
stuck on there on the top rope.
Oh, beautiful leg lariat. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
You can truly tell that Marvin Cruz has been sitting under the learning tree of Eddie Valentine and Alex Chamberlain. You're surrounded by veterans of this business. It's no wonder that he's going in there and taking it to Jackal Stevens like this.
Now, I just don't agree with this. Just slapping at Jackal Stevens. That's what happens. You don't want to piss off old Jackal Stevens. Just slapping that taste out of Marvin Cruz's mouth. And look at Jackal's springboard clothesline.
Cruz on his feet on the outside. I don't know how out. He might be out of it. Stevens drop kick through the ropes. Throws Cruz back in.
And now outside in.
Flipping senton. 1, 2. And well, give Marvin Cruz some credit. There's no quitting this kid. He's kicking out of some devastating offense. Dished out by Jackal Stevens.
Marvin Cruz is one tough customer. We saw with those 9 sugar shots. Man, right there.
Inadvertent or not, I think he knocked Stevens off balance. I don't think he meant to. I think he fell into that top rope.
Stevens lost his foot there. Now Marvin Cruz showing off his power. Just throwing Stevens off that top rope.
Cruz now going to the top.
Cruz thinking here.
Whatever it is, it's not good for Jackal Stevens.
On top. Oh, but Jackal come atomic drop. Oh my goodness.
Oh, God. That spinning heel
Marvin
kick.
Cruz is open. He's down.
Olympic slam, and that's got to do it.
And Jackal goes for the cover. 1, 2, and 3.
Well, I'll tell you what, Marvin Cruz came for a fight. He had a game plan, it did not work. Jackal Stevens, just too much experience. And, oh wait, come on.
And Jackal now unceremoniously dumping out Marvin Cruz. Marvin Cruz came for a fight and he sure got one. Jackal Stevens with the emphatic victory. But Marvin Cruz, I mean, he brought the fight straight to Jackal, Eric. I mean, there's no quit in Marvin Cruz. He knew what he signed up for. He got it.
Absolutely, Tyler, absolutely.
Solid victory by Jackal Stevens. Marvin Cruz put up a fight, but not enough to take out Jackal Stevens. Tyler, coming up next.
It is time for some women's action. The CCW Women's Championship is on the line as it's Nikki Blackheart defending against Ruthie J. Dr. Christopher, we saw when Nikki Blackheart defeated Ruthie J. An unbelievable match, but Ruthie J has been chomping at the bit to get into the rematch.
All eyes are on this one. Twitter is going crazy. And it is time for a women's championship match. Nikki Blackheart about to defend against Ruthie J. Let's go.
Are we ready
Can't help but notice, guys, normally when Ruthie J comes out here, she's all smiles, but tonight she is all business. She is looking for that women's championship to come back around her waist and restart another historic title reign.
Ruthie J held that championship for 617 days. I mean, really, that was a championship was a part of her everyday routine. She always had that championship, and honestly, to see her without it, it's a little bit odd.
Comes Nikki Blackheart. The fans giving her a warm reception here.
It was that game of war where Nikki Blackheart finally overcame Ruthie J. An emotional victory and a historic victory. Blackheart became the CCW Women's Championship, and Good Doctor ever since then has become a viral sensation.
Absolutely, the Power Slam seen around the world, 3 million views all over X. The women's champion has gone viral, and Nikki Blackheart is here to make a statement and defend that championship and continue what could potentially be her own historic title reign.
Blackheart donning the red, white, and blue tonight.
Also got a Dominican flag on that knee pad. Proud of that Dominican heritage. I'll tell you what, Ruthie J is here and she means business. She wants that title back. It's not going to be easy road for Nikki Blackheart.
The following contest is for the CCW Women's Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Miami, Florida, NWA superstar. She is the 5-star athlete, Ruthie J. And her opponent,
The crowd solidly behind Blackheart here. Referee Amy Veronica showing the challenge of the belt, raising it high in the air, signifying the fact that it is on the line here tonight at Bash of the Brew 54. The bell sounds, this title match is underway.
Coming into this match, Ruthie is fresh off a victory from last month's Rumble the Jungle, defeating Sophia Sivan. Got that wave of momentum on her side, but also Nikki Blackheart last week successfully defending that women's championship against second Heather Monroe. A great title defense representing CCW well in a cross-promotional battle.
Ruthie J's got that side headlock on Blackheart. Blackheart lifting her in the air, trying to escape. Ruthie J's got a good grip. Now she sends him for the ride. And Blackheart standing strong in the center of the ring. Tremendous size advantage and strength advantage over the former champion.
That classic speed against power, Dan. Nikki Blackheart, she does have that explosiveness on her side.
Nice hip toss. Blackheart shoots her up, has her on her shoulder, looking for that power slam. But Ruthie J had it scouted, drives it form into the back of that knee. Oh, man. Blackheart trying to stop her. Now she's got her up on her shoulders. Tremendous. Look at the power.
Blackheart, she can take her anywhere she wants to.
Oh, big press slam.
And you hear this place.
Military press. Look, Ruthie J had that one scouted, and she's got her in a sleeper now.
And that was a crucial mistake there by Blackheart, playing to the crowd a little bit too much there. They Ruthie an opening to get this sleeper on.
This is exactly what Ruthie J has to do. You know you're not going to outpower Nikki Blackheart, so you've got to be strategic. You've got to use your intelligence, your experience, and that speed to overcome that power that only the women's champion has.
Oh, man, what a move there. You see right there, we're talking about came in the boot and quickly jumped on her back.
Got right back to it. Smart move by Ruthie J. Blackheart, should have snapped and aired her off her.
There's that power we were talking about.
Diving corkscrew elbow. 1, 2.
Shades of the Vampire Warrior with that elbow drop. Very impressive.
Blackheart's got it.
Oh, she's over that torture rack. This could do it.
To win in the past, that nasty torture rack.
Ruthie again, Blackheart, Ruthie J, able to escape. She's driving an elbow to the base of the neck.
Man, vicious elbow shots back there.
We can't forget, these two used to be friends.
Absolutely.
No one knows Nikki Blackheart better than Ruthie J, and clearly she has everything scouted here tonight.
And to think at one point these two saw each other as sisters. Nikki Blackheart being in the corner of Ruthie J for a year, and now we've gotten to this point.
The disrespect!
And Blackheart, oh, but J lands on her feet. Oh, it grabs a handful of hair and sends it right down.
Unbelievable. Ruthie J knows her opponent well. Hooks the leg, 1. Powerful kick out by the champion.
Not enough to get the champion down, but this is also not the time to get frustrated. You gotta stay on the champion.
Modified cobra clutch here.
Good job by Ruthie J maintaining focus. Really applying that pressure to that arm.
Blackheart needs to get back up to her feet. Blackheart with a height and weight advantage on Ruthie J. Certainly has superior strength. Ruthie J now with that full Nelson. Blackheart should have no problem powering out of this unless she doesn't have enough left in the tank.
I gotta say, I'm impressed with Ruthie J right now. Really standing control of this one. Submission after submission.
There you see it, breaking it. That incredible show of strength. And a knife edge chop.
Whoa, what a
corner. And another knife edge chop.
that right off the jaw of Ruthie J.
Nice reversal by the challenger. Out of the way of that clothesline, out of the way of that spinning heel kick. And a big clothesline by Blackheart. Back elbow puts the challenger down.
And Blackheart fired up. Hey,
Beautiful power slam. 1, 2. Not enough.
That 3 million view power slam using full effect here at Bash at the Brew.
But still not enough to put away the challenger, Dr. Eric.
such a great cardio, such a large gas tank. She can go for days.
Forearm by the champion. Sets Ruthie J up on that top turnbuckle. And a knife edge chop. What does she have in mind here? Getting the legs to the outside. She could be looking for a superplex.
Whatever it is not going to end good for one of these women. Oh, you called it, Dan. Looking for a superplex.
You got to be careful up there, though. It's dangerous.
Ruthie J able to escape the clutches.
What is Ruthie J thinking here? She's got Blackheart stunned. Oh, sunset flips over. Oh! Feet on the rope. Feet on the rope.
Amy catches her.
And I thought Ruthie J was milliseconds away from stealing this one and getting that women's championship.
I'll tell you what, if she had not put her feet on the rope, she might have had the pinfall, but that interrupted the count, and that could have been a fatal mistake by the challenger.
And look at,
that was a devastating powerbomb. It might have been enough.
Ruthie J is starting to get frustrated here. Could maybe be looking for that Stardust. Blackheart, she just knows her so well.
Well scouted, driving those elbows up the side of the head. Oh, now she's looking for that power bomb.
That Blackheart bomb she loves to use, but Ruthie drops to her knees. She knows it's coming. She knows it far too well. Back and forth they go here. Now Blackheart just going for a normal power bomb. Oh, but Ruthie J somehow flips over, electric chair position, tries to roll through. No, Blackheart stops at 2, 3, Blackheart got her.
Oh, beautifully done by Nikki Blackheart. Ruthie J spun herself into position to give her that victory roll. But Blackheart used that size and strength, put on the brakes, flattened her out, and the rest is history as Nikki Blackheart retains the CCW Women's Championship over Ruthie J.
It was a match full of counter after counter, but it was Nikki Blackheart that got the final counter and walks away, and still Women's Champion.
We talked all about the strength advantage that Nikki Blackheart had in that match, but at the end of the day, it was her intelligence. It was the wherewithal to be able to reverse that and pick up the victory.
Well, strength played a role there as well, Dr. Eric. But definitely a big win by our champion. Tyler coming up next. It's a grudge match with a twist.
That's right, we got a special guest referee match between Alex Martinez and Levy. And Eric, why don't you tell him who that special guest referee is?
It is Bill Fonzie Alfonso, and I better see him call it right down the middle, Daddy.
That's all he ever does.
Allegedly.
Let's go to the ring. It's Sarah Wilder.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcoming to the ring our very special guest referee, Bill Alfonso.
Fonzie passing out some swag.
Did he just call you guys Gordon Soley and Joey Styles?
I think I'm Gordon.
What does that make me?
I don't know, but I'll take that.
Out the cold.
Wow. I will say I have never seen a referee come out and hand out 8x10s of himself.
Bill Alfonso's got the best merch in the game, and I don't think people can come to that merchandise. But Fonzie, Dan, he's been stuck in a hard place as of late. I mean, this battle between Ariel Levy and S2S, it really puts him in a tough situation.
That really does. Levy makes his way to the ring, you're right. It puts Fonzie in a really tough spot here. I mean, Levy has been acting absolutely like his old self, and I mean that in a bad way. But Fonzie still loves the guy, still considers him his protege. There you see him holding the rope open for the South American superstar. Fonzie's so proud of Ariel and all he's accomplished.
We've got a former tag team champion, former world heavyweight champion here in CCW. We are currently witnessing the entrance that we deserve. Ariel Levy's here.
You're right about that, but I mean, Bill's gonna have a hard time now here. Also, loves Alan S2S Martinez. Has managed both these men to tag team championships.
Dan, one has to think, when it comes to Ariel Levy, once a snake, always a snake. We saw him turn his back already on the South American Alliance before, and it looks like he's doing it once again.
Well, anybody that trusts this guy at this point is a fool.
See right there. That's Fonzie calling right down the middle.
Yeah, the question is Ariel Levy going to play it now?
Yes, it's a yes.
S2S comes out here, Dan, you see how incensed Ariel Levy is, because that's because of not only all this tension going on, but just last week at Breakout 49, Alan S2S Martinez got involved in Ariel Levy's match against Julio Caesar, and in what was one of the biggest upsets of the year, Julio Caesar defeated Ariel Levy due to that distraction by S2S.
Might have been the biggest upset in CCW.
I gotta say, Alan S2S Martinez, his side, all this drama, this tension, he's been on one heck of a streak here in the last territory, holding victories over AJ Francis, and then back at Game of War, Big Trouble Ben Bishop, men over half of his size he's getting victories over.
In recent months, people have been calling Alan the Giant Slayer here in CCW.
All right, referee Bill Alfonso calling for the ball. I love saying that. Fonzie, a tremendous referee, started with Florida Championship Wrestling back in the 80s.
Just hammering away, no collar and elbow tie-ups here.
Martinez just flailing away.
Oh, right there.
Fonzie got in between him. Levy took advantage. He double thrust to the throat, followed by a nice chop, and again.
Tonight has been a night full of very personal rivalries. Much like our last match with Nikki, Blackheart, and Ruthie J, you've got two men who know each other so well, going all the way back to their days in Chile, and then as the Golden Chileans in the South American Alliance.
But then you see what Ariel Levy does in here, and then he says, oh, this is just brotherly love, tough love. It doesn't look like that to me.
It's called tough love, Tyler.
Two.
Fonzie gets out there. Martinez blocking that shot, driving it into the midsection again. Levy is down. Beautiful drop kick. 1, 2. Only a 2 count.
Look at Levy, so smart, trying to take a breather here. Look at Allen, you know he loves to fly.
Ooh, man. Caught Levy right in the chest with that boot.
And Levy there.
Oh, no.
Caught Allen.
Walking across that steel guardrail, Tyler.
Ruthlessness, disrespect by Ariel Levy. Oh, man.
Chest and shoulder first into that corner post.
Levy mocking the CCW chance.
Ozzy being a little liberal here with the cap. Let them do their thing. But I talked to him earlier. He said he's hoping to get it out of their system like two brothers fighting and get back on the same page. I just don't see that happening all the time.
Hard to make that happen. And right now, S2S is all hung up after that neck breaker of the ropes. Can't even get his balance right now. Looks like S2S doesn't know where he's at. Look at Levy! Oh, man! Just guillotining him.
You like that? Across the chest.
You like that? You like that? You like that, baby girl?
Levy blowing kisses to our ring announcer.
And look, pushing Fonzie that was checking on Allen. 1, 2. And you see that Levy put his foot on the rope.
Right hand down goes Martinez.
I hate to say this, Fonzie might have too much trust in Ariel Levy.
Levy.
It's like you said, like he wants these two to get everything out of their system. So yeah, he might be a little lenient on things.
Here comes the Chilean Dream, but
Look at the strength by Martinez.
S2S
Catching Levy in midair.
with that pure strength. Oh, Ariel Levy sneaks on the back door. Basement drop kick. Stomps on the hand, does Levy. And it's signature Ariel Levy.
Oh, he's stacked up here. He could have him. 2. Able to get out of it. Martinez.
You gotta pick it up!
And look, Levy tells him, gotta count faster.
I told you, do a good job!
Levy taking exception to the cadence of final count there. He's been consistent throughout the match.
Play the glasses now!
Martinez hard to the ball. Here comes Levy. Ooh, man. Double knees caught him.
Levy said he's looking to play the classics.
No se
He
puede!
doesn't get more classic than that. Levy looking to run away with this one. He picks him up, Danny, explodes him over.
Looks the leg. 1, 2. Martinez gets that left shoulder up. Scoop and a slam by Levy. Now going to the outside.
Finish off his little brother. And Allen S2S Martinez. Maybe looking for an elbow drop. Yes, he is. Oh, no water in the pool.
Oh, he kicked down hard on that arm.
And these two men, they know each other so well. Allen had it scouted. And a clothesline from Allen.
And down goes Levy.
Rebounded off the
Shot.
Oh!
Allen bringing the fight to his big brother here.
Martinez now to the waistline.
Oh, dumps him.
German suplex with
With
the
the
bridge.
bridge.
2. Oh!
How close was that?
That was so close, Tyler. So close.
I guess the rest of the wasted time. Oh, now I don't have to say wasted time.
Well, I think he's looking at that springboard, waiting on Levy now to get back to his feet.
Looking for the springboard forward. Oh, come on!
Levy, he intentionally pulled Fonzie into the line of fire.
Why would Fonzie walk into that like that?
How could you even defend that in a low blow? We've seen this. These underhanded attacks by Levy and a damn code breaker. And this is how Levy's gonna win this.
Fonzie, get in there!
Fonzie's hurt that right arm.
1, 2. And he's gonna win like this. Wait a second. No, he's not. S2S kicks out. This one still continues.
Come on, Dan, this is your moment. Referee out of position.
Well, Fonzie, I mean, I'm surprised he's not more out of it than he is. He crawled over as quick as he could. Made the count. Now we got a cross face here by Levy. Fonzie right there to see if Martinez wants to submit.
You can see Fonzie favoring that arm a little bit. He grabs down right on that shoulder. I saw that last month as well. 1, 2.
Yeah, you're right, Tyler. He had that shoulder injury from last month.
Oh, look at Allen. GT. Yes.
Good job. Cover that man.
That might be it. 1, 2, 3.
Shocked that he kicked out of that.
And Fonzie's confirmed is too. That is as close as a near fall that you will see in a professional wrestling ring. How?
I tell you, and I'd like to point out that Fonzie has been calling it right down the middle the whole time. You see Martinez now going. Oh! That's blatant.
I mean, Eric, are you going to defend that?
All I'm seeing is Fonzie ran at the ropes on his own and knocked Alan Martinez down.
On his own? Levy blatantly pushing Bill Alfonso this third time that we have seen that.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, no, he's going to look to
Looking for a pile driver who's deep in the ring.
Dan, he's going to...
Thankfully, Martinez able to wriggle free. They're exchanging for now on the apron.
Oh, back and forth. The two Chilean brothers going at it. Oh! And both out, both.
They both had the same idea and they took each other out. Martinez and Levy both down on the floor here in front of us as Fonzie starts to administer the count.
Both of these men just going to war tonight.
Why does Fonzie stop at the count?
Fonzie got up to 5 and stopped him.
No count out.
Changing the rules mid-match.
Hey,
What happened to down the middle, Danny?
he's the official. He is calling it down the middle. He doesn't want to see this one end in a count out. I can't blame Fonzie.
This is very ECW.
His outfit is that way. Code breaker. No, S2S muscles him up. Puts on the brakes. Oh, and right to the eyes goes Levy. S2S
Martinez driving that shoulder in.
Martinez.
Over the hip.
He just
Trying to
keeps
get it
fighting.
down, but Fonzie not counting.
Count! He's barely holding on to second rope, Eric. He's not going to count. And Fonzie, there we go. Kicking the 1, 2, that's right.
You want to sit here and tell me that was down the middle?
That was as down as the middle as it gets.
He kicked Ariel Levy's arms.
Levy was cheating this whole match, holding on to those ropes.
And the match ends because Bill Alfonso is a cheater.
The match ends because S2S, Alan Martinez, he goes for a sunset flip, but what is this?
Punch him, Ariel.
Punch him.
Punch him in the face.
Ariel, don't do it.
That's your damn manager. It's been almost a father figure. And look at that. Oh, man, you hate to see this.
A father figure. Come on.
Well, maybe Bill Alfonso trying to teach Ariel Levy a lesson.
Well, now it's the question. Does it happen again, Dan? With Ariel Levy, does he strike Bill Alfonso again in his career? And no.
Well, there you have it. You answered your own question. Or he answered the question for you.
Thankfully, cooler heads prevail there. Great job by Bill Alfonso calling it right down the middle, Daddy.
Every time I come here to bash the Brew, Bill Alfonso is cheating.
All right, coming up next, tremendous tag team action, Tyler. The King's Court in action.
That's right, the King's Court looks to get their comeuppance after that loss in that game before. As Alex Chamberlain and the King, Eddie Valentine, taking on Meto and Chop Chop Charlie. Eric, big tag team match coming up.
I am ready to see these two teams go at it, especially after that match, and now we gotta watch Cha Cha dance.
And it's coming up.
Settle down, Dan. The King is here with his 50-inch chest. And I know you're excited about it.
How do you know he's got a 50-inch chest?
He tells us every time.
Every single time.
Also, backstage, I saw Eric measuring.
Is that true?
Probably.
Well, I'll tell you what. The Black Knight, Alex Chamberlain, the most dangerous man in CCW. And I agree with that wholeheartedly.
The King's Court, one of the most dangerous factions we have ever seen here at CCW. Valentine right now has got an iron grip on that heavyweight championship. Claims that game before and lost entirely on Jackal Stevens, but mind you, it was Eddie Valentine the one to tap out to Meto.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, he was smart. He saw that he was in trouble. He tapped out, title not on the line, so he could live to fight another day, and he seems to be unaffected, physically anyway.
Are we about to hear from the King? I wonder what he's going to say.
Boy, you were right, Eric.
Dan gave him that nickname.
Is that true?
Your champion, King Edward Valentine, first of my line.
First of many, I hope.
And introducing the Black Knight of the King's Court. He is CCW's most dangerous man. I give you Alex Chamberlain.
Tyler, both former CCW heavyweight champions. Cha-Cha Charlie, known as the franchise of CCW.
I better not see you dance.
Talking to me or Tyler?
Both. No dancing here at Kilmeister, but Cha-Cha will be dancing all night long. He has his way. These two, Dan, do have some experience teaming up, as they were on that same team at Game before, but I believe this is the first time they are going in as a tag team, just the two of them, and they got the odds stacked against them, going up against the King's Court. And Eric, I mean, going into this one, Cha-Cha and Meto both want this CCW Heavyweight Championship. Both of them want a piece of Eddie Valentine. That may cause some confliction in the middle of this matchup.
Absolutely. I mean, you've got so many people on this roster who want that championship, maybe none more than the former champion Meto and another former champion Cha-Cha Charlie. Hopefully they do implode, honestly, in my opinion.
You would love that.
I would. Better than the dancing.
Now the King's Court back up to the apron of the ring. Amy Veronica, your official, trying to get one man in and one man out from each team. Meto's got Cha-Cha's hat. All right, the bell sounds. The King starting for his team. Meto starting for his.
Two men who know each other so well. Eddie Valentine taking that CCW World Championship from Meto just a few months ago.
Meto's still looking for that rematch, that shot at the title.
This is more than ever after making Valentine tap out. Game before. Oh, man, look at that strength.
Meto just shredded. In unbelievable condition.
Valentine just discussed the strategy with LJ.
With a side headlock now. They're both carrying a punisher, looking for an escape. Sent him for the ride.
Gets it all. But Valentine with that hip swivel. Look at Valentine go. Wow. Impressive every time you see him, but Meto gets one over on him. And look at Valentine. Oh my goodness.
Seen no time in getting back to his corner.
I think that's the fastest I've ever seen Valentine.
You're saying he's not fast every other time?
Well, he's not known for his speed, Doctor.
I mean, that was an unbelievable speed of crawling. Might be the fastest crawl I've ever seen. That's now the Black Knight of the King's Court in here. He knows what Chamberlain's capable of.
Meto and Chamberlain have a history as well. Meto defeating Chamberlain for that Southeastern heavyweight title. The first title that Meto was able to get his hands on here in CCW. And you see Cha-Cha Charlie coming out hard on that left arm. The Black Knight.
Chamberlain has become more and more dangerous ever since losing that Southeastern Championship. We've seen this man do some despicable things, putting a cigar out on people's faces. There's a reason he is called the most dangerous man.
Nothing Chamberlain won't do to inflict
Cha-Cha driving it into the midsection now in the forehand to the back. Cha-Cha going to work with right hands. And now boost to the midsection.
Come on, Cha-Cha.
Cha-Cha looking for some leverage, but Chamberlain putting into that real quick.
Clubbing Cha-Cha with that close on the corner. Now pulling it out. Cha-Cha though escaped.
Nice arm drag by Cha-Cha. Tag Nikki.
Tag team moves here by Cha-Cha and Meto.
Well-timed double elbow. Meto going for the cover. Referee way out of position.
Oh, now.
Meto now. Chamberlain's left arm. Going back to what worked. Now he got it in the hammerlock. Chamberlain driving Meto back to the corner though.
Escape with a cheap elbow.
And an uppercut. The Bulgarian tag made. Here comes Valentine.
Now this is what Valentine Champion want to start doing. Tag in, tag outs, keep Meto in their corner.
Valentine is always about getting his pound of flesh. And tonight he's doing just that against Meto.
Firing back with a couple of edge chops. Has the king on the ropes. Reversal by Valentine. Live elbow into the chest. Meto in trouble here.
Valentine wants that revenge against Meto. Tap out. Some damage on
I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if the strategy of this match for the King's Court is to injure Meto so he's not a challenger for Valentine's title.
Yeah, trying to eliminate all threats that you can. If you're the King's Court, has this solid right hand, such heavy hands by Valentine, and went for the sexiest headbutt, but instead, German suplex from the Bulgarian Punisher.
A great opportunity for him to make a tag now. He's crawling towards his corner. He's only about 10 feet away. Cha-Cha with an outstretched arm and well ripped on the apron. Valentine tags in Chamberlain, but Cha-Cha gets the tag as well. Flying form on Valentine. Out of the way of that clothesline. Sling to me.
And why not another? Cha-Cha's feeling it.
Nice drop kick, not enough to take him off his feet. Clothesline in the corner. Chamberlain staggers out. Cha-Cha, oh!
Inadvertently, those legs of Chamberlain just kicked.
Well, he swung him around for that body slam. Amy got clipped by Chamberlain's feet.
Now Cha-Cha, up and over.
Short blockbuster. Cha-Cha dancing here. Amy's still down. Wait a minute, guys. Valentine has that title.
He's got that title. Amy's still down, but wait a minute.
Spear.
Broke him in half.
And that title belt tumbled free. Cha-Cha's got it now. Chamberlain. Oh!
Hey,
Right in front of the referee, calling for the bell. That's going to have to be a disqualification.
Big mistake on the part of Cha-Cha Charlie. Thought Ref Amy was down. Wanted to use that championship that was brought in by the King's Court, and it backfired big.
Finally, one of these referees caught somebody cheating.
Let's get the official decision. She just talked to Sarah, our ring announcer. Yeah.
Good.
Here are your winners, the King's Court, King Eddie Valentine and Alex Chamberlain.
And Meto's eyes almost bulge out of his head hearing that.
Settle down, get away from me. Can we get some security to get Meto out of here?
I don't know, come to us, we're not the referees. Don't blame to us. Over here cheating with a belt. Now up from behind now.
Done. First they cheat, then they're gonna attack the King's Court from behind. What is this?
Oh, Jackal just grabbed a wrench.
That's it.
Champ, you ain't ever seen this again, Cha-Cha. You ain't ever seen this again, Meto.
Free Amy Veronica trying to control things here.
And this has broken down quickly here at Back to the Brew 54.
Somebody get that wrench out of Chamberlain's hand before somebody gets hurt.
Cha-Cha and Meto holding their ground. They want to fight.
I agree, let them fight.
Chamberlain fighting the outside. Of course, Chamberlain with a big wrench in his hand for crying out loud. Now finally he drops it. Chamberlain and Valentine are going to escape to the back with a disqualification victory. Well, Tyler, it was Eddie Valentine that grabbed that title, brought it into the ring.
Why are you getting in the chase?
Come
You
on.
cheated. My fault? He cheated. Why is everyone pointing at me? Get out of our on camera.
They really don't like you, Eric.
They're the ones that cheated.
Well, I'm gonna have to, God help me, I agree with Derek Chris. It was Cha-Cha Charlie that ended up hitting Alex Jamer with a belt. Amy Veronica saw it, and of course, she had no choice but to disqualify him. Coming up next, it's an open challenge, Tyler.
It is indeed. It is the celebration of Domino being the Southeastern champion for 305 days, 305 days as champion. And he's going to open the floor and say, hey, any challenger, come and grab this Southeastern championship if you can.
Domino issuing this open challenge. It could be accepted by anybody from all around the world. Let's see who it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to the ring your 305-day reigning CCW Southeastern champion. This is Domino.
Well, we're anxiously awaiting the appearance, and there it is. Southeastern champion Domino. What a career this young man has had, Tyler.
What a career indeed. When Domino first won that Southeastern championship, he said he was going to represent the city of Miami, put all of Miami on his back, and represent them well for that Southeastern championship. And he's done just that, reaching 305 days as champion. Obviously the significance, the Miami area code, that 305.
Who decided that we were going to go from Cha-Cha Charlie to Domino?
Those are your two favorites, aren't they?
No!
And you notice how each one of them stopped and glared at you?
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, you got next week, if Domino survives tonight, next week at Kissimmee, he's facing my client, Eddie Torres, for that Southeastern Championship.
And a lot of history between those two. already. Looks like he's jacked up on that Capacito.
Chill.
Estoy acelerado, complicado with the caffeine, so I'm ready for a fight. So I want to issue an open challenge to any individual in the back that thinks that they can represent the Southeast, the 305, and already better than I can. So I said to anybody that thinks they have what they can represent, that is the saca ahora mismo.
Who's it gonna be? That's the question. Oh! Talk about the 305. We got Ricky Martinez accepting the challenge.
This is interesting. These two have quite a history.
They do indeed. It was actually last July in 24 at Bash 42 where that infamous street fight between 5-star era, Domino and Gangrel, that huge match. And now we are here, singles competition. They haven't stepped in the ring for over a year against one another. I mean, Ricky Martinez, Dan, and ERA, they were Domino's mentors.
Yeah, until they weren't.
Yeah, until they stabbed Domino right in the back. So much history, but, you know, Domino did say, who can represent the 305 better than me? I gotta say, Ricky Martinez has been repping the 305 for a very, very long time. Long before Domino.
Absolutely, and Ricky's coming in here too with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. It wasn't very long ago that him and ERA lost those CCW Tag Team Championships to Matt Riddle and Stallion Rogers, and now he's looking to finally get singles gold for the first time here in CCW, accepting this open challenge, and he's gonna go right after Domino.
I love this. The battle of the two 305 natives.
Martinez with those Miami Dolphins colors on.
I don't know if that will help him.
I'm just saying, he's representing the 305. Martinez with that side headlock now on the champion. Domino down, but right back up after that shoulder block.
Just think how much Domino has changed and evolved as a wrestler since the last time these two met there. I would say he's a completely different competitor than a year ago.
Well, certainly has a lot more experience. He's been defending that title each and every outing that CCW has had in the ring.
Look at Ricky though, just showing him who the mentor was originally, showing him all those years of experience he's got. Man, Ricky's just in incredible shape.
Both men know each other very well. They spent about a year feuding. Things had settled down. And now Martinez back in the ring with Domino. Try and take advantage of this open challenge. Domino scoops him up. Hard slam in the center of the ring.
I would say, like our earlier matches, expect these two to go counter for counter. They know each other so well.
Absolutely. You see Martinez roll away. I was about to tell. Domino wasting a lot of time.
Martinez like a magician on those ropes.
Domino out of the way of that clothesline.
Oh! Planted him with a double nines, man.
We've been talking all night about these personal rivalries, and maybe none more personal than Domino versus Ricky Martinez here, because it's not just about the two of them. It's about representing Miami, Florida, representing the 305. You know, neither of these men is going to settle down and take it easy on each other.
Both of their hometowns, both the place. Miami is where they grew up. And that Southeastern Championship, Miami is the Southeast. It's the perfect representation.
See Domino stretching out that left shoulder. He's had problems with it for several months now. Martinez, man, and a looping neck breaker. The champion in trouble here.
Oh, and we know what's coming up here. Created and patented by the one, Ricky Martinez. It's the Skull Crushers. And Dan, there's usually always one more.
Gotta hit all 10.
Where's Booker T when you need him?
Texas.
No parking on commentary here.
Domino retreating in the corner here. Martinez, though, all the way across the ring from now with a head of steam.
Domino caught Ricky.
Boy, he was going for that monkey flip. Domino caught him, though. Ricky, though, blocking that right hand.
Great shot by Ricky. Stunned Domino. Now second rope. Man, Domino showing up the... Just scooped him off the ground. Oh!
Nice fall away slam by the champion.
Now going that cover. 1, 2.
Wiping him out with a pair of clotheslines. Charged him again, but Martinez gets that boot up.
Now Martinez back to the second. Dom doesn't know where he's at right now. Oh, second rope code breaker.
Super code breaker. Martinez appears to have hurt his back.
You got to cover him, Ricky. You got to cover him.
This could do
Get
it.
the cover.
Domino could
Hooks
be
the
out.
leg. 1, 2.
Wow.
And he barely got that left shoulder up. Martinez, though, really favoring his lower back.
We were so close to having a new Southeastern champion. Ricky's got to get back on it, though. Got to put away that fire, Miami spirit of Domino.
Oh, Martinez with that super kick. Domino is out of it. And again, I think he's just got to get him on his back and he can cover him and win the championship.
What is Ricky doing here? He's trying for something big, but Domino gets out of the way. Looking for that reverse. Drops him down. Planted him.
Hooks the leg. 1, 2.
Man, that 2 count.
Man, I don't know how Domino recovered so quickly from those super kicks. It's got to be adrenaline.
It's that thought in the back of his head. I cannot let Ricky Martinez, of all people, one-up me.
And you might be right about that.
And this is what Domino needs to do. He needs to channel the inner bad guy. Start getting scrappy. Start pulling down deep. Ricky, he has scouted.
Defeat. That could be it, but again, Martinez going to the outside. I don't know what he's doing.
Martinez going to tell me,
He's coming to look at this championship.
Well, he's wasting a lot of time. I don't know.
Come on.
Don't do that, Ricky. You're going to get disqualified.
Why, Ricky? I just don't get it. He can win this match straight up just with his wrestling ability. He doesn't need to use that championship. Look at Ricky looking at it, looking around.
The referee's warned him. He hands the belt to the referee.
Ricky had second thoughts, but Domino effect! Spiked Ricky Martinez, cover one!
Oh, great! The 2 count. Martinez got that shoulder up at the last second. I've never seen anybody kick out of that.
I was about to say, Dan, I don't think I've ever seen anyone kick out of the domino effect. I don't know if Domino knows how to even react to that.
Ricky Martinez may have been the first ever man to kick out of that domino effect. And Domino fired up. Knows he's got to finish
Got to
it.
give it to him again.
He's going for it, but no, Ricky slips out. And Ricky now, domino effect by Ricky Martinez.
He's giving him his own medicine. Hooks a leg, 2, and
3. Domino this time, kicking out the domino effect. This Southeastern Championship match still continues.
Kick out after kick out. Martinez did not have any weight across the chest of Domino. Domino able to raise that shoulder up.
2 of Miami's best going at it for the supremacy of who reps the 305 the best. Who is going to go home with that Southeastern Championship? As Ricky Martinez is on the second rope. Channeling everything he's got, Dan. He's flying. Oh.
He went for that code breaker again. Domino
Domino effect.
Hooks the leg, there's the other one, 2, and 3. He got him.
Is your winner, and still your CCW Southeastern Champion, Domino!
Domino will continue his reign
For just another few days.
Well, he'll hit 3-11 before he faces your man, Eddie Torres in Kissimmee.
Impressive victory by Domino.
Hey, I know Ricky Martinez and I have had major differences. But to be honest, you will always be. The original was the 305, and without you, there would have never been it, or never will be, but Domino.
Domino shows some respect to Ricky Martinez.
Oh, he's offering his hand to Ricky. I don't know about this, Dan.
Boy, this guy just doesn't learn his lesson. Martinez shaking the hand. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop, though.
Look, turn his back. Ricky looking.
Well, Martinez rolling underneath the bottom rope. That's surprising me.
Domino with one of the most important victories of his career tonight at Match 54. Now retaining that Southeastern Championship, but Dan, maybe earning some respect for Ricky Martinez.
Unquestionably.
It is raining on us.
Well, another huge victory for our Southeastern champion, taking it past day number 305. And a big win over Ricky Martinez. Coming up next, Tyler, it's our main event.
And this night has been so action-packed, so many matches, but there's only one way we can end in the Brew 54, and that is a blood feud that has been boiling for months and months, and that is time for the CASKET match. Agony takes on Skids. Good doctor. I mean, not Skids. Agony takes on us. Kilmeister with Skids in Agony's corner. And good doctor, you know Agony very well.
This is the match I have been waiting for the entire night. One of the most dangerous matches in the history of CCW. The casket match. You've got the menace to society Agony taking on Ozzy. And you're right, it's a blood feud, and I expect nothing less tonight than absolute destruction.
You say that with such joy.
Of course I say it with joy. This is what Bash of the Brew is all about. Mayhem, destruction, chaos. It's a casket.
casket match.
I gotta agree with him. I do too. Let's go to the ring.
Miami, are you ready for your main event? The following casket match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
This all started back at the Brew 50, where Skits turned on his best friend, Ozzy Kilmeister, and let the evil influence of Agony into his mind and aligned with Agony. And then, a month later, at Bash at the Brew 51, Daniel and me were on the call. Agony tombstones Ozzy Kilmeister off of that second rope. We thought he broke his neck.
I don't know how you survived that. Agony, of course, a master of the casket match, if you will.
He's had many of experience.
To the best of my knowledge, this will be Ozzy Kilmeister's first ever casket match.
That is correct.
One has to wonder what goes through the mind of Ozzy Kilmeister before he comes out here. The casket match is in fact the match type that Agony won the CCW World Heavyweight Championship in back in 2020. And you know he's looking to duplicate that tonight by taking out Ozzy.
Kilmeister making his way to the ring, greeting the fans. Quite possibly one of the most popular performers here in Coastal Championship Wrestling.
And it has been months of Ozzy Kilmeister getting jumped, getting assaulted by Agony and Skits. It felt like every time Ozzy was in a match, you would have to expect Skits and Agony. As Ozzy Kilmeister greets us with some liquid death, he is amped up, ready to put away Agony. But just a couple of months ago, we saw Ozzy pop out of that coffin. Oh, wait a second.
Agony wasted no time. Referee Amy Veronica calls for the bell. This main event is underway.
Just had that liquid death smashed over his head to Agony. Now Ozzy's got that trash can. Oh! Just smacking that lid. Oh, man.
Are those cans of liquid death?
That's a pile of liquid. Oh, onto that cans. And those cans could cut you coming down like that.
Absolutely, a lot of damage could be done. Let's call attention to the fact, gentlemen, that Skits is remaining at ringside here. There is no disqualification in this match, no referee inside the ring. The only way to win this match is to put your opponent inside that coffin and close the lid.
Where you go?
Just how is Ozzy going to survive having Agony and Skits out here? It's been months, and the numbers of fans always gets the better of Ozzy.
How dangerous this match is, and you can see that right now with Ozzy bringing out all these steel chairs, clearly looking looking to do a lot of damage to the Menace Society.
You're going to have to if you plan on putting Agony in a coffin.
Far across the back of Agony with that steel chair. Kilmeister for revenge here. He's calling for the lid to be open. Roll Agony into that coffin.
He's looking to put away the monster that corrupted his former best friend.
Here comes Skits.
And speaking of his former best friend, there's Skits. And now the question is, what does Ozzy do? How does he even survive this?
This is just wrong here.
They're just
It's a
going to
2-on-1 match at this point.
Ozzy still throw that elbow to get Skits off him. Skits though, still trying to dump Ozzy to that coffin. And Ozzy discus, no, Skits on coming. Eat the feet and now back into that trash can. Dan, oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! Tombstone on top of that garbage can.
Ozzy's head indented that trash can. Destroyed it. It may have destroyed the neck of Ozzy.
We may be witnessing the very end of Ozzy Kilmeister tonight.
This is match 52 where they had the funeral of Ozzy Kilmeister. We might be revisiting that right now.
Agony now with that steel chair.
Agony just unhinged. Skits sauntering around in the ring.
Agony now trying to roll Kilmeister.
How is he even fighting back then?
Sheer desperation.
On hardcore metalhead.
Kilmeister closes the lid. Oh! Agony missing with that chair and bounced off that top rope and hit him in the head.
Oh, what an enziguri by Ozzy Kilmeister, sending that chair into the head of Skits.
Kilmeister doing a great job fending both men off here.
And now outside in, going straight to Skits with that forearm.
You can't out-count the heart of Ozzy Kilmeister here.
No, you just can't kill the metal, Eric.
Kilmeister with a head of steam here, looking to mosh.
Oh! Hardcore cannonball there from Ozzy Kilmeister.
Oh, now he's got that chair!
Oh!
Man, he just whopped.
Sounded like he just hit a home run with that steel chair across the back. And Ozzy in so much pain.
Skits likes what he sees, obviously.
Skits couldn't be happier with these results right now.
Kilmeister's still a long ways away from that coffin. Agony now trying to clear the ring out. Drives a knee right through the face of Kilmeister.
And now just holding there for Chicho. A fireball to the
Right to the face of Agony!
Ozzy got out of the way of that fireball. And now it's a whiplash for Skits.
Agony in serious trouble here.
What a misfire.
That fireball could have damaged his eyes.
Big time misfire from Skits. Throw that fireball into Agony inadvertently. And now Ozzy, what is he doing? Stacking up these chairs. This is not looking good for anyone with those chairs. What is Ozzy doing?
Kilmeister, Skits on his shoulders.
Oh my God! He just destroyed Skits! Lay him out with that spin out powerbomb on the ship. But wait! Agony goes on choke slam!
Unbelievable Agony recovering from that. Huge choke slam on Kilmeister.
I mean, Skits hasn't moved.
Agony calling for the coffin to be open. He might have it here, Tyler.
Wait, is he calling for another tombstone here?
Indeed.
He wants to just...
I don't think he's calling for just any tombstone here.
Oh, no, you're thinking...
You think he's going to try and go back up to the top rope?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right now, just choking him out. That corner. Oh yeah, you know that's your former client, Eric. You know exactly where his mind was going. Come on, I mean, we already saw the tombstone.
Certainly setting him up for it here.
We saw the tombstone on the trash can. Now he's looking to play back what happened a couple months ago. But Ozzy laid a headbutt to the back of the head, the exposed part, the mask not covering that part of the head of Agony.
Agony now, staggered. Kilmeister on the top.
Kilmeister! Raining blood.
Flying headbutt, could that be enough? Oh, he's got him. He's rolling. He's got him. He's in the top.
He closes it. This is it.
Close it.
Oh, wait, Agony got his arm. No!
Oh no! Agony rising out of the casket. How is he doing this?
Not today.
Agony, pure evil, the maker of nightmares, out of the casket. But look at Kilmeister, chair shot to the head.
Close that lid.
Ozzy going, and he did it! How? I'll tell you how, Eric. Because you simply can't kill the Meto Ozzy Kilmeister. Put Agony in the casket.
Ozzy Kilmeister showed up here to bash the Brew and took out not only Agony, but Skits at the same time.
Unbelievable what has just transpired here, right in front of our eyes. I would have never thought it. But Kilmeister able to fight off two men and defeat Agony in his own match.
With everything that Ozzy Kilmeister has gone through, with all the interference, all the numbers advantage, Skits losing his best friend and being corrupted, this has to feel so good for the hardcore metalhead Ozzy Kilmeister. Wow. This coffin match, when we saw it, we knew it was going to bring chaos, it was going to bring violence, but I think it surpassed even our expectations.
But you can't forget, Tyler, this isn't over yet. Because this Friday in Kissimmee, Ozzy has to face Skits once again.
Well, Tyler, huge victory in our main event for Ozzy Kilmeister. I would not have predicted it, but yet here we are.
Ozzy Kilmeister not only puts Agony in the coffin, but also gets one on his former best friend Skits. What a match!
And what a way to end what was an incredible bash at the Brew 54. I mean, you had so many matches that had so many personal rivalries there, including that main event. And I am flabbergasted right now.
Well, up and down, it was an unbelievable card. Wrestling fans, on behalf of our ring announcer, Sarah Wild, my broadcast colleagues, Tyler Kastner and Dr. Eric Christopher, this is Dan Evans saying good night from Bash at the Brew 54 and the Tank.